Hello, friends. Hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I have to get on IG Live because YouTube is not letting me download my own videos so I could post them to IG. Because I need to share all the messages that I get to reach the widest audience because, people need to heal, right? And every time I get a download, then I have to share it because it's all about helping you heal as a collective, and just everybody doing their part to just be their best versions, which would result to just having a better frequency on the planet. So I'm walking and I'm just so consciously aware of everything that's happening. Like, I am not distracted. I'm not walking with my head down on my phone. Like, I'm looking at everything. My senses is feeling everything. I'm noticing the breeze. I'm noticing the smell. I'm just noticing everything. Like, when I'm in the present moment, that's when, insights come. And what came to me was like how confident I have grown to be in myself, but there was always key things about me throughout my life that just did not fold, right? And one of those things was like, I never liked judging stuff. Like, people when I was younger, and still they ask me now, are you a model? And I would be like, no, before. And then at one point, no, my response would be, I'm not a model, I'm just whatever. And then it was like, hold on, love, hold on. You not just, you're fucking amazing. So we gonna scratch that. When people be like, oh, are you a model? And I'll be like, yes, I model for God. Right? Like, I'm going to model my behavior like the Creator expects all beings to be so they can have peace within, right? So I used to watch America's Next Top Model when I was like in my 20s, my early 20s, when it was relevant. Back then, I used to wear my 6-inch heels with my 1-inch platform, and I'll make my house the runway. I never felt the inclination to go on that show because it was like, who are these people to judge me? Like, all the women were beautiful. All of the women that ever came up and had courage to come up there, they were all beautiful in their own way. So who the fuck is this panel of people to tell them, I don't care how much bleach you got in your hair, I don't care how bright, like your smile is, I don't care what makeup you got on, who are you to tell these women, these ladies, that they didn't measure up? And we comparing them to one another. And I was like, fuck that. I don't need to go on that show for them to tell me something. Like, they word ain't higher than my own over myself. If I think I am amazing, then I don't need your opinion to be like, no, I'm sorry, maybe next season, maybe if you do this, maybe if you do that, blah, blah, blah. And then you're fit in a box, right? Like, because you're being told to turn into these specific things to fit this specific mold, and that's what you have, a model. And it's like, I don't want to fit nobody nothing. I want to be so out of character, so out of box. I'm going to be scribbling when I color all outside the lines because I'm my own kind of beautiful. I love watching the individuals that go on America's Got Talent. All of their talents are so wonderfully displayed, but I'll be like, how everybody ain't winning, but they all already winners going on the stage displaying their talent. They're already winners. And then you got Heidi Klum, yeah, you beautiful, and Simon, and I don't care how many projects you done worked on, but who are you to tell these people they not good enough and that they need to do something better so that you can be satisfied? But it's about them being satisfied with themselves. Like, yes, we can develop and be greater at everything we do, but like, who are you to judge me and my happiness and what I'm proud of at this moment in time? Like, that don't make no sense to me. I was thinking how I'm amazingly talented, right? Because when I sing for God, no matter how my voice sounds to anybody else, when I sing to God, nobody can tell me nothing. I done chewed up Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson because my heart says that my voice sounds like angels because I'm praising my creator. Right? So how is somebody else going to be like, oh, your voice ain't good enough? Like, you working for the network. Who I'm working for? Like, we can't measure up the same way because we doing two different things. We promoting two different realities here. So I never liked judging stuff. You know, everyone that goes on that stage should actually be paid because they're already winners for having the courage to display their skill to the world. They should be paid for making the show happen, because if the talent didn't come up there, thank you, if the talent didn't come up there, the show wouldn't even exist. And then they turn it around on you and be like, you're not good enough, so you just displayed your talent for free and then got ratings on the show, and then you told them they wasn't good enough. Like, that don't make no sense to me, right? Like, they're all amazing enough. Like, the stuff they be doing, the voices they have, I'm like, wow, they're all amazing. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is gold buzzer worthy. Because why wouldn't you think so? You don't need someone else to hit a gold buzzer to say that you're gold buzzer worthy. Like the thought of judging throughout my whole life just confirmed validation seeking. Like, if you believe you're good enough, and you should, because we're fucking amazing and we're capable of doing any and everything, then you don't need someone else's approval on if something is good enough, unless you actually ask because you are trying to get better. So you want to sharpen your tools, right? I'm like, nah, I'm never going on nobody's show and nobody competition. I'm my own competition. Like, I don't care what somebody else doing next to me. Like, oh, wow, that's awesome. That's where you're at. And, you know, I'm where I'm at, and I'm pretty fucking satisfied. You know, like, we shouldn't be seeking validation outside of ourselves, because if we believe in ourselves, then we know we're all always good enough. Right? And then that's that confidence. You know what I'm saying? That is that amazing inner confidence. And I'm not talking about like narcissistic, overly confident, like stuck up, kind of nose in the air. It's just that confidence that's just like a flower, no matter what it looks like to the beholder, still thinks it's beautiful regardless of how you see it. That flower didn't say, I'm not good enough because I'm not purple or because I got thorns. That flower is fucking shining bright, and it's proud of what it's displaying. Like, that kind of cool confidence that whether you observe or not, the person that's embodying that, like, it can't be disturbed. And that means no seeking a validation from anywhere. I don't even know. I do know shows like that exist. Like, it's like, act like it's promoting, but ask all the people that walked away deemed not a winner, like how they energy felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like some type of energetic pull thing. But yes, people come up there and they have amazing talents and they're all winners. Like, who are you to be judging me though? Like, change your show around. Pay these people for their skills as they come up there, because y'all wouldn't have a show if that wasn't the case. And people self-love is so important, and this is what gives you that confidence, because you then know who you are, and you love on yourself, and you pour love into yourself, and what that looks like for you, it's not going to resonate for other people. And you know, that's okay, as long as you're not hurting or harming anybody. How your self-love is not going to be the excitement of other people, because they not where you're trying to head to. So like, it's going to look like an attitude, it's going to look like jealousy, it's going to look like self-hate, it's going to look like a lot of things. But that's okay, because by you showing yourself self-love, by you pouring into yourself, you're showing the other people the example of how to love themselves, because that ain't something that they taught in schools. And let me tell you, that should be the first thing on curriculum, right? Is self-love. Pour into yourself. That way you ain't hating on anybody. You ain't got to bring other people down to lift yourself up, because you're already up. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, look at the justice scales. It needs to be balanced, right? You sinking low, so you trying to pull somebody down. Your energy just need to be confident enough and loving enough in yourself that you can look at anything and be okay. I look at beautiful flowers, I see beautiful people all day, every day, and I say, dang, I admire the beauty. Not for one time did my light dim. I'm like, look at that over there. You know, male and female, I'm like, wow, they put in work. I'm so happy I'm putting in my work. I feel good. Like, nobody is going to change how I feel about myself. And that's having confidence, right? It's just, it's so alluring, and it's so satisfying, and it's just so, you got to be aware of what you're feeling. You got to be aware of your reactions. If you see somebody, if you being critical, if you criticizing, if you judging, if you got some type of anger trigger point, and then you got to analyze that and be like, hold up, where that came from? Oh, because it's always going to be you. It's always going to be something that is within you. Oh, I felt jealous because I don't like something about myself. Let's fix it though. Like, this is not a sad story. I don't ever want to hear anybody's sad stories. I just want to talk about the solutions to get you where you need to be so you can feel amazing, right? Because sad stories are victim mentality, and that brings your energy down. That's not someone that's in confidence. If you sitting there suffering in victim mentality, telling your sob story over and over. Hello, friends, let's pay attention to the cues. You're not feeling good to the victim mentality, so stop being a victim and believe in yourself. Fuck that. Let's write a new story. Let's get the chalkboard eraser, erase it, get the dust off of you, and then let's write a new story. And let's begin by pouring into ourselves. Let's begin to doing what we need to do to feel amazing without shitting on anybody else. Like, that part. The confidence in you without shitting on anybody else. Can you do that, friends? Like, believe in yourself. Like, know that you are worthy, that you are these amazing spiritual magical beings that are capable of anything. And every time your heart is aligned and you tell your dreams to the maker, he is just giving them to you, and he giving you downloads because you are aware and you confident in who you are and what you say. Because I speak the truth. I just tell it like I see it. And I'm just bringing it to your attention and to your awareness. If you are one of the many people on earth that are not feeling like your best self all day, every day. If you ain't feeling like your best self all day, every day, I'm here to tell you, let's bring awareness to these feelings and what we gonna do about it. What we gonna do about these feelings that we don't like, that's sitting in us and on us at any given moment in time. We got to pay attention to that. Bring awareness to it, and let's dive deeper. Let's hit that shadow, and let's find out what is triggering me right now. Low self-esteem? Were you bullied? Were you told you weren't enough? Did you not have enough? Did you get picked on? Did you get molested? Did you get harassed? Did you get mistreated? Like, what is happening deep down inside of you that got you triggered and you now reacting in this way, and this is your new persona, and then you reacting instead of observing what's happening within yourself and your emotions? Because we got to get to the heart of this shit. We can't just be projecting all day, all over everybody, word vomit here, word vomit there, terrible actions there, terrible actions here, and walking around not giving a fuck about nobody and not even ourselves, because that's not even cool. Okay? We got to act like we got some damn sense, right? And it starts by respecting yourselves, honoring yourselves, paying attention to what's happening in your mind. I pay too much attention to what's happening in my mind. It be like, God be like, calm down, dang. We overanalyzing everything. Like, I'm like always on alert for the evil entity, so I can shoot at my love power, because I'm like, you're not going to attack me today, Satan. You know, whatever you want to call it. I'm saying that shit for fun. But it's evil out there, right? Like, it's evil out there. And I'll be on high alert because I'm going to take my love power every time and be like sprinkling it, right? Like around, like little glitter dust. Like, you're not going to get me. That's how I'll be looking at life, right? It's like a whole game. I'm like, fuck Super Mario Brothers. I'm love, right? And I'll be eating the mushrooms, not the psychedelic, not at the moment. You know, I'm talking about the mushrooms that I had in my salad for breakfast and in my stir-fried vegetables. You know, I'm powering up. And I'm like aware. You know how Mario's in a race car and he's like going through the lanes, and you pick the different laps or whatever, and it's like the different environments. And that's how my life is. It's like different environments, and I'm paying attention, like, what am I here to deliver? What am I here to receive? What is going on at this moment in time? I'm like super conscious, and I'm confident in myself. This is your intuition, that I'm following the correct path. I'm being guided from within. And it's like so amazing. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is your intuition, y'all. Like, when you just guide it and you having a good fucking time. Like, this is what it is. But you got to be consciously aware. You got to trust in your decisions. And the only way you'll start trusting in your decisions is if what, friends? We love in ourselves. That means we trust our behaviors and our actions and what we doing at this any given moment in time. We trust in ourselves, right? When we trust ourselves, we can be more at ease. And this is how you build confidence, because now you're not worried about judging somebody else, because you're taking your mind off the prize, which is you. Don't be taking your eye off the prize, right? Like, you the prize. Don't ever take your focus off of yourself and be worrying about somebody else. That's a waste of your energy. First of all, it's a complete waste of your energy. But just think about this, friends. You know, perspective. You and your thoughts is your top priority in your mind. If there's something you don't like or someone you don't like, why are you wasting your thoughts thinking about them? Why are you making them important and they're not important? Why are you thinking about them? Okay? These are trigger points that we can go deep with. Oh, that person hurt you. That person stole something. That person abused me. That person did whatever it was that they did. But we got to get rid of that. Right? Stop allowing it to hold power over you. Release that shit and move on. You got to. You can't be sitting there being mad about the past, because the past is now fucking up your now and your future with your negative roundabout energy. It's not helping, friends. If this is a trigger point, listen and let's deal with it, because we need to heal ourselves, right? And we can have that authentic confidence, not those projected confidence where we got on whole masks with whole eyelashes and whole weaves and whole everything. And I'm talking about we covering everything up of what's actually real. Look, I used to wear the wigs. Yo, it was at one point I had about 35 in my little wig bucket, braiding up my hair in the protective style. I used to have the wigs. I used to do the quick weaves. I had every hairstyle a black woman could fucking have. But let me tell you, it wasn't until these sister locks So I started really loving myself, because guess what I've been running away from my whole life? My damn hair. Somebody ain't tell me about it. It was getting permed, dyed, cut, flipped, and fried in every single way. I was running away from my hair. I had no time for it, but it was like my biggest feature. Now these locks are so beautiful. Like, I really super love my hair. Oh my God, Joanne Cornwell. Thank you so much for inventing the idea. This is my most favorite hairstyle ever, okay? Like, it's my fucking hair growing out of my head, and it's just so beautiful. And this is where my confidence really stemmed from. You know, it's so unique. People be walking up to me and their hair be reached out, and they be so curious, like, is that yarn? Like, it grows from your head like that? Like, you know. Yes, this is my hair, and it's magical. Please don't touch it, okay? It's my antennas. This be having me super tapped in, super duper tapped in, right, to source. I'm not shitting on anybody with the fake hair. It's just, look, a lot of that shit is toxic. It's made out of fossil fuels. It's being put on our head, and we're suffocating our greatest feature. And these toxic chemicals are being sucked and absorbed and breathed into your hair follicles and your skin. And these fake eyelashes is not good for you, because they need super glue to attach to your body to make you look cute. And all that shit is unhealthy for you. That's all I'm saying. I'm just speaking the truth. I ain't trying to shit on nobody. I'm just like, I'm sure you are better off and you are more beautiful with just your natural hair. That's all I'm saying. Get that plastic shit off of your head and out of your eyeballs, and those toxins, remove them, because they not good for you. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So confidence comes from loving every single thing about you, no matter where you currently are. So what if you out of shape right now and you weigh a lot of fucking kilograms, a lot of fucking pounds? Do something about it. And let's not be fooled that being big is good for you, okay? It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy, okay? I love the confidence, but just know it's unhealthy. So you need to be doing something about that, right? Because we love ourselves, and we're going to take care of ourselves. So actively work on yourselves. Look, I'm super thin, but I was unactive, and I was not exactly healthy physically. So what I'm doing, working on myself, right? I'm not like skinny versus fat and all the labels. Get healthy. That's what it's about. Get your weight healthy. Get your body healthy. That's what it's about. That's it, okay? Any insecurities, please address them. That ain't got nothing to do with me, because I'm speaking the truth. These is facts right here. You know, I'm not like pointing any fingers at anybody. I'm talking facts. Get healthy, okay? Confidence comes from loving yourself. And if you're at a state right now, but you are a work in progress, that's great confidence. That you are a work in progress at getting your body healthy. It is false confidence to be big and to stay big and not do nothing about that. You're gonna die really soon if you don't do something about that. People dropping like flies, okay? Super athletic people dying on courts. Like, it's the food, it's the atmosphere, it's the clothes, it's the chemicals we putting on our body, and especially the fake food, right? You need to get healthy so you don't die sooner than you need to. This is all I'm talking about right here. I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad. I'm trying to educate you so you can better yourself. Don't get mad at the messenger. I'm saying take care of yourself, friends. I'm talking about self-love, and that's taking care of yourself by fueling your body with the proper energy and maintaining an active lifestyle. This is loving on yourself. Your arteries is going to be like, thank you very much. Okay? Your organs is going to be like, I am so happy. Thank you. I love you. Because now your body going to be running optimally. You're going to be feeling fucking amazing. And now that's that good confidence for real, for real. Like, I believed in myself and I got stronger and I lost the weight and I changed my lifestyle because I actually love myself. So I'm going to behave in a manner that says I love myself. That's confidence. That is confidence right there. I love myself. And whatever it is that I don't like, I'm going to actively work to improve that part of myself. And I'm doing it at my pace. And I ain't comparing myself to nobody because I'm happy. Everybody looking beautiful out here. I'm a fucking goddess out here. I ain't putting nobody down. I love myself. I feel amazing. And I ain't making nobody feel bad. In fact, I'm all about everybody let's feel better. That's all I'm about. And judging and comparing yourself to another person, that is the wrong answer. Deal with those trigger points, friends. Like, sit with it, because when you're a confident person, you really don't care what somebody's sitting there thinking and judging them about. Like, I totally don't. If anybody decides to look, try to be like a hater, I love you. I love you. I just want you to know it, and work on yourself, and love yourself, and treat yourself with respect, right? Treat your mind with respect, and then you know how to respect other people. But in the meantime, I'm just going to show you how to be a great person, because I'm a great person, because guess what? I model for God, right? I'm talking about the Creator. I'm talking what I believe in. I talk about my confidence, because it's in the faith in myself and what He can do for me and has done for me and continues to do for me. That's where my confidence comes from. So I ain't worried about nobody else, because ain't nobody gonna shake my faith. Nothing gonna shake my faith. I believe in myself. You hear me out here? I'm like feeling so good because I believe in myself. I believe in the Creator, and He just takes care of me. We have most wonderful, wonderful conversations, and it's like, this is what I gotta put out. This is what I gotta talk about, so everybody can get to that point in their life where they're healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, like where they're healthy and they're not shitting on nobody else, right? I keep repeating it over and over and over. You know, that's how you teach shit, right? You gotta say the same things over and over, but I'll be trying to say it in different ways and different perspectives. I'm trying to get all the angles, so when you listen and it's falling in your brain and you like, aha, 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 like the little circle rings that's dropping on a cone, it's just going, you know, score after score. Like, I want to lay it down so you get it and understand and really feel it, so it's resonating, and you wake up and you be like, oh snap, I do need to be better. It was like, I didn't know that I was operating unbeknownst to me, unconsciously, and now you conscious. That's what it's about. Me speaking these words of truth, no disrespect to nobody, it's all love that come from my mouth, for real. So me speaking these words and they resonate with you, and then you are like, okay, I need to be better. New program, now we got to change shit up, and it's gonna be a little tough, but guess what? Believe in yourself. I believe in you. I believe in you. I send love to everyone, even my enemies. Okay? Like, I love you. I wish you healings and blessings and forgiveness and release and surrender. I wish you all the amazing things that you seek that ain't harming and hurting nobody. I wish you all love, okay? And I mean that. I mean that from my infinite heart. I mean that, friends. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I done repeated it over and over and over. I need to have my tea now and my little treats. Have a wonderful rest of your day from wherever you're watching. Please share this with someone, anyone that needs their cup to be filled up, so they can be empowered and know how to love into themselves, okay? Because we all need to be sharing that message. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, friends. Bye.